Welcome, my friends, to The Confused Breakfast, the podcast where we hit pause on the chaos of today and rewind to a simpler time when it wasn't about convenience, it was about this experience. Remember the magic of a Friday night trip to the video rental store?
Weird.
Wandering the aisles and making the big decision of what movie was coming home with you?
Weird science.
We're all part of the last generation that knows the joy of the search, the snap of the plastic clamshell, and we're here to revisit the movies that shaped us and defined our childhoods. My name is Mike Schulte. Joining me, as always, two dudes who know that anything bigger than a handful makes you risk a sprained tongue. Sean Bryan, AJ Vance, how the heck are you?
I'm very good. It's about time we done this movie.
About time, huh?
Yeah. Yeah, very stoked to get into it because, yeah, I loved it when I watched it first.
I doubt it.
Doubt it. Well, I mean, boys, today's episode, we are diving into one of John Hughes' most bizarre teen comedies. It was the 44th highest grossing film of the year, sandwiched between A View to a Kill and Pee-wee's Big Adventure. This film stars a young Anthony Michael Hall fresh off his Brat Pack run and features early roles for Robert Downey Jr. and Bill Paxton, the definition of an adolescent boy's fantasy. We're, of course, talking about 1985's Weird Science.
Yeah.
Well, dang it. Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for another nostalgic journey to the past with The Confused Breakfast. Sit back, relax, and enjoy wherever you are in the world. Take it away, boys.
If you're new to The Confused Breakfast, welcome. We're going to be reviewing this movie scene by scene with a modern eye. But we're going to start talking about it nostalgically. So, AJ, first time you saw this movie, what was your nostalgic thoughts and rating all on this jam?
Weird science. Man, this was one of those movies that you see snapshots of, like Chet when he's the weird whatever thing, and you're like, that's not a movie for me. And so I've never seen this movie, guys.
God, it's fucking awesome when this happens to other people.
I have seen snippets, bits, and pits and pieces, but
Bits and pieces and bits and pieces and pots and pans.
There you go. And yeah, so
okay.
Little pieces here and there, but never fully. I can't commit.
Sean, what about you?
Watch this movie all the goddamn time with my mom and my brother. Literally, this is one of the movies that, like, along with Grandma's Boy and whatever else, we would just put on, like, it was a family movie night. Let's put on one of the regulars, you know. It would always kill. Loved seeing Bill Paxton. He was so funny to us back then. So, yeah, I'm going to give this movie a 9.
Niner for Seaner. I'm going to be more of like a 7 because I love the aspect of this movie. I love the funness of this movie when I was younger, but it also was a little spooky. There's some spooky parts if you're young watching this movie. Obviously, I was turned on in ways I never knew I could be turned on and still didn't understand what that feeling was. Yeah. But then I was also scared shitless of like the bikers and even like the storm that happens when all the stuff comes along. So I'm just going to call it a nice little 7 nostalgically for me. But I did watch it quite a bit. We got to check in with Starling, executive producer. He says, when I was a teenager, Weird Science was my Ferris Bueller. For a lot of people, Ferris is the crown jewel of the 80s teen comedies, but for me, Weird Science hit harder. Ferris might technically be the better film, but Weird Science fired on all cylinders in the way that made it unforgettable for me. I mean, if Ferris could snap his fingers and magically roll back the odometer on Cameron's dad's Ferrari, maybe I'd reconsider. But my heart was always with Wyatt and Gary. Wyatt was sweet like Cameron, and Gary had that Ferris-style mastermind energy. And then there's Lisa, a literal wish-fulfilled bombshell who could conjure anything out of thin air. The mix of teen comedy and magic is my weakness. For me, Weird Science was what Teen Witch was for my female cousins. Pure fantasy perfection back then, a solid 10 for Starling.
Wow.
So as a group, we are an 8.67 on the nostalgic ratings of any movie we've done. This ties in the 27th spot with American Movie, We do think that The Rock and Biodome were better as kids.
Yeah.
But we think this is better than Demolition Man and Shaun of the Dead.
Oh, wow.
Whoa.
So it's pretty high up there, but we are going to strip all that nostalgia away because it's time to strictly talk about weird science with a modern day eye. It may hurt a little bit, but we're going to do our best.
Yeah.
Sean, start us off. What's the important details that we got to know about this thing?
Produced by Janie Vicarilla and Joel Silver.
Hey.
Here he is. Let's make a movie. Cinematography by Matthew Leonetti. He also did Poltergeist, Fast Times at Ridgemont High, Commando, Angels in the Outfield, Strange Days, AJ and Mike, Mortal Kombat Annihilation,
Let's go.
Too Fast, Too Furious, Dawn of the Dead remake, AJ, and Dumb and Dumber 2.
Yeah.
Mike.
Hell yeah. Love that movie.
That's Mike for sure.
Okay.
Let's put it on him.
Yeah, no, it's his. Music by Ira Newborn. He also did 48 Hours, Naked Gun, 33 and a Half, Ferris Bueller's Day Off, Planes, Trains, and Automobiles, Uncle Buck, Ace Ventura, Mallrats, and Basketball.
It's nothing good.
No, all those suck.
Yep.
Edited by Chris Lebenzen and Scott Wallace, written and directed by John Hughes. Cast: Anthony Michael Hall, Kelly LeBrock, Elon Mitchell-Smith, Bill Paxton, Suzanne Snyder, Judy Aronson, Robert Downey Jr., Robert Russler, Vernon Wells, Britt Leach, and Michael Berryman. During the filming of The Breakfast Club, writer-director John Hughes already had several more irons in the fire based off of his proven bankability and the promise of Breakfast Club. While on set, Hughes went up to Anthony Michael Hall and gave him 30 pages of a script. Thankfully, they weren't rewrites for that day of filming The Breakfast Club. Hall asked, "What is this?" Hughes said to him, "I wrote 30 pages of this thing. It's going to be you and this other guy, and you're going to make a girl with a computer." That's it.
Oh.
Weird Science was loosely based on a story called it was made of something, made of, I forget what it was, the actual title of the story, but it was a story included in one of the comics called Weird Science. This is where John Hughes got the name. Hughes, being known for his very quick turnaround time on scripts, had gone home after filming all day on The Breakfast Club and written 30 pages of a brand new movie. Hall, being one of Hughes's muses, was shocked at the versatility of his director, and that impressed him enough to accept the part, or more or less say, "Okay, I guess I'm doing that movie too," because John Hughes says so.
Yep.
Kelly Emberg, a model at the time, was originally cast as the titular character, and even shot some scenes for the film, but apparently it wasn't working with the studio or Hughes. Kelly LeBrock had already turned down the role to focus on horseback riding, but eventually accepted the role after Emberg dropped out.
Okay.
Demi Moore and Robin Wright also auditioned
Cool.
for the role. Production had started on the film and would shoot in and around Chicago mostly, with some of the production taking place in L.A. Hughes was smack dab in the middle of editing his passion project, The Breakfast Club, when filming for Weird Science had just begun. Hughes lamented this, saying, "It was terrible going between something I really loved and this dopey-ass comedy." Needless to say, Hughes was not fully in on making Weird Science his number one priority. We'll see if that shows or not. Weird Science was released on August 2nd, 1985, and on a budget of $7.5 million, the film made $38.9 million at the box office, proving even a half measure by Hughes will still get butts in seats. It also received a TV spin-off series 10 years later and lasted for 5 seasons.
Don't know anybody that saw it. Did you
Brian
see it?
did.
Brian did? Okay. Well, I know one person that saw it.
Yep.
Right, now you
I
know.
don't remember a single thing, bro.
94.
Wow.
it came out. Yeah.
Jeez.
Interesting thing I heard about Anthony Michael Hall is that he passed on starring in National Lampoon's European Vacation because he took this role, which is the direct cause of the Griswold kids never being the same.
Never being the same. Like
They were going to be the same
consistently?
consistent kids in every movie, but because Anthony Michael Hall dropped out and couldn't be Russ again for a second movie, they decided that every movie they're just going to change the kids.
Yeah.
So it was like directly resulting from Weird Science.
Was he ever Russ again, though?
No.
He
I
wasn't?
mean, maybe like
Not consistently, but like...
not in the early movies, you know,
Okay.
like Christmas, European, regular vacation.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Man, that's crazy.
Cool. Well, Sean, good job.
Hey,
AJ,
thank you.
We got to talk to you now about what the critics and fans had to say about this movie.
Well, it mostly consists of donkey dicks who couldn't get laid in the morgue. It's written by the Tomato Meter.
Gross.
It's kind of gross. 60%. It's not splat. It's just 60%.
Of all the movies we've done, 60% ties in the 157th spot with Monster Squad.
Okay.
Kind of a cool little pairing there.
Nice little pairing there. A little bit of monster-ness going on. Popcorn Meter gave it a nice, strong 69%. You guys know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah. But we're going over to IMDb. That's a 6.6.
6.6 ties with Euro Trip, Roadhouse, Great Outdoors, and Heavyweights. That is a nice, fun spot for movies. That 6.6 on the IMDb.
It checks out.
Yep.
Okay. Well, you got Roger Ebert. Rajiv from the Chicago Sun-Times gave it a 75 out of 100. That's 3 out of 4 stars, guys. That maths. The center of the film is the simple, almost elementary insight that fantasies can be hazardous. You've got to be careful what you ask for because you just might get it in this one. Bill Cosford gave it a 63. He's from the Miami Herald. Weird Science is a nerd reform film down to its dewy finale in which all concerned have learned a lesson about life. But it's almost always fun. And it's at its best, it's more proof that Hughes is one of American movies' unusual talents. He is an original. Let's see, last one here. Gene Siskel. Not much of a fan for this guy. 38 out of 100. He said, "What a disappointment Weird Science is. A wonderful writer-director has taken a cute idea about 2 teenage Dr. Frankensteins creating a perfect woman by computer and turned it into a vulgar, mindless, special effects cluttered wasteland."
Whoa.
Ouch.
Wasteland.
Ooh, easy there. I feel like Siskel should be writing for like Christian Science monitors. Yeah. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Seems like every time I come across something from him and he just has a hard disagreement with Ebert.
Funny you say that because I saw a clip of them reviewing the movie on their show.
This one?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and Ebert was like, it's kind of fun. Like I kind of,
Sort of fun, huh?
John Hughes, it's kind of good. And then Siskel was like, it is not for children whatsoever. And then like Ebert then goes on to say like, you sound like a Christian mom or some shit.
That's awesome.
Fuck yeah, nailed it. How about this, guys? This is a 2 out of 10. Just tasteless, said Jace the film guy.
Oh.
So he's got credentials.
Yes, he does.
Movie number 2 of my John Hughes directorial marathon.
God, sorry.
Wow, dude. Even a young RDJ couldn't save this movie. As I embarked on this John Hughes marathon, I was excited about a lot of the movies on the list. There were a few, however, that I had never heard of. Weird Science was one of those movies, and I understand why I had never heard about it. I don't understand why you wouldn't have heard about it. The entire premise of the film is problematic, and protagonists don't really learn anything. I'm glad that I watched the movie to complete the marathon, but I don't see myself ever revisiting this one. Best character? Chet. Best quote? So what would you little maniacs like to do first? I don't think that's the best quote, to be honest with you.
Little maniacs?
It's good, but it's not. Come on. Note, I saw something that said John Hughes wrote this film in 2 days. I believe that.
Yep.
Fair enough. You're entitled to believe it. How about a complete mess of a movie? 3 out of 10. John Hughes really misfired here, I think. His previous comedies had certain depth and truth to them, but not so here. The premise is ridiculous. 2 unpopular boys creating more or less the perfect woman like Frankenstein. You might think the 2 boys are smart enough to create a woman, but they might be smart enough to do all kinds of the usual stuff too. But no, of course not. This movie is pretty shallow. The new Frankenstein woman is, of course, incredibly beautiful. and nobody really seems to wonder where she came from. Did this person watch the movie? Especially the parents who randomly disappear. It turns out being popular, having access to sports cars, and being macho are all a boy needs to get a girlfriend. Nice message for the boys watching. It definitely helps. Yeah.
Yeah, that's how you break the ice, at least.
Yeah. It's called, those things are all called a talking point. Yeah. There's no consistency or logic to the movie. The Lisa character can do anything. Nothing that happens has any real consequences. It's just a shallow, unfunny movie. So that hurts.
Yikes.
Big old yikes. Another person called it disappointing, only bearable with a lot of nostalgic bonus. They basically just said could hardly believe about John Hughes writing it in 2 days, especially knowing the Breakfast Club had also been realized in the same year. Presumably, the director screenwriter just wanted to go wild here, or is simply a big Frankenstein fan.
But he famously wrote all of his screenplays in under 5 days.
Yeah.
Like, even the Breakfast Club, considered to be the masterpiece,
right.
it was written in 5 days.
Yep.
Yeah. I mean, I get it. I understand. I mean, everybody has those bursts of creativity. He just was able to lock in on it, So it's just John Hughes is just what he could do. Let's go to something more important here, guys. It's a lot more interesting talking to our fun friends, the Little Lebowski Urban Achievers, in the exclusive Discord channel. Jump on in. We got our boy Ricky. He's back again. New man on the front here. He said, when I was a kid, I was obsessed with the Weird Science TV show. There's number 2 for you, Mike. Mm-hmm. I watched an episode recently, and it still holds up. But I had never fully watched the actual movie. I've gotten glimpses of the party biker scene on TNT, TBS, same.
Oh, yeah.
But never took the time to watch the entire movie. Finally threw it on last weekend. I was so confused the entire time. It was certainly a parlance of the times, and some of the lines or accents might be deemed a little problematic nowadays. I don't understand what Lisa's motivation was. In the TV show, she was always trying to teach the boys lessons and help them evolve and mature without relying too much on her magical powers. But in the movie, it seemed like she started as an AI magic sex robot, and it seemed like she was kind of dating both of the boys initially, then decided to teach them to be better men afterwards. Then when they got attention from real women, she said, well, my work here is done, and left. Was that built into her programming? Did she become self-aware? And why is she the gym teacher at the end of the movie? So many unresolved questions. At least we got a vintage Bill Paxton performance out of this. Nostalgic rating is an NA. Modern day 4.6. Punchable face, Robert Downey Jr.
Okay.
I don't know why I just said that right now.
It's all right. You're able to do that.
I did it.
Was there one more, or am I missing out on that?
We've got Scuba Steve.
Oh, yeah.
Scuba Steve did give us a little bit of insight here. I went an embarrassing amount of time in my life before realizing that this was a movie. That must be number 3 for you,
yes.
Mike.
Yeah.
As in, I didn't know until I saw you were reviewing it on the show. I always watched the TV show and thought that that's all there was. Now I've got my homework for the night. Big old NA for Steve.
Well, if you want to be a part of this and you want to support the show, go to patreon.com/confusedbreakfast. If you join the top tier, you get access to all the perks. Plus, you're in our little private Discord channel where you get to review the movies and have your stuff right on air.
Sounds fun.
Pretty great stuff.
Oh, yeah.
Well, boys, it's time for a scene-by-scene review of Weird Science. And boy, have we whipped up a nasty little soiree to commemorate.
Soiree?
Yeah. I believe it means party. Party?
Party?
I think it means party.
Party.
There's going to be sex, drugs, rock and roll, chips, dips, chains, whips, your basic high school orgy. I'm not talking candle wax on the nipples, just hundreds of kids running around in their underwear acting like animals.
Okay.
Sounds cool, huh?
Nice.
Oh, Gary! Here we go. So scene 1, Gary and Wyatt, 2 unpopular high school nerds in Sherman, Illinois, getting humiliated by bullies Ian and Max. At home, Gary convinces Wyatt to use his computer to design the perfect woman. After hacking into a government system and connecting electrodes to a doll, a power surge brings their creation to life. Out of the smoke emerges Lisa, a stunning and confident woman with mysterious, reality-bending powers. They shower together.
Nice.
And what is the only thing they want to do with a girl when they actually like woo one is shower with
Yeah,
them.
I mean that's
Because
a
they're
good call.
15-year-old boys who like know what sex is but have no idea how to do it.
Yeah.
So it's just shower with them and see them naked.
They know of sex.
Yes.
They don't know anything about it.
But showering leads to that, I'm guessing.
I think
think
showering leads to it. Yes, it's. I think that's what they were called or referred to as foreplay.
yes, of course.
Showering.
Well, if you shower
Hygiene.
and have sex while showering, you can't get pregnant. And then like if you shower but then have sex like 3 minutes later, you also can't get pregnant.
Yes.
That's what I learned in middle school, I think.
Okay,
Yes.
cool. No, that's good.
I did call me crazy as many times as I've seen this movie. I never realized that this intro scene of them in the gym like predicts the whole movie. Mm-hmm. Like he says, you know what I'd like to do? I'd like to shower with them. And then we hit the city for a little drinks, a little nightlife, a little dancing. Then we throw a huge party. Everybody's invited. Women everywhere. They'll know my name. We're a hit, man. We're popular. We're revered. When the smoke clears, those two dames fall amazingly, completely, and totally in love.
Because they program Lisa.
Yeah.
So she's gonna do like what their fantasy is and what they want to do.
So that is their fantasy.
Yeah.
That was all he literally knew was what he just said there, and he goes, do that.
Kind of cool.
We have the
It is cool.
entire movie laid out very much so, just like Shaun of the Dead.
Yeah.
You know?
Really? Yeah.
You're just kind of all laid out for us now. Shaun of the Dead's a little bit different. He's like, bite at the king's head, like that kind of thing.
Yeah.
But here, they literally just tell us exactly what this movie is going to be.
Yep. All while apparently like high school gym class involved like full-blown gymnastics.
Yeah.
From like really talented gymnasts.
Yeah, I was going to say, who are these girls? Like, these, and what are they? Half of them are wearing like button-down shirts with their gym clothes, like a uniform, which seems completely uncomfortable. The rest are wearing like leotards and doing high-end gymnastics here.
You don't learn that in PE class in high
No,
school.
you don't.
don't.
You hope to climb a rope halfway up.
Maybe.
Okay.
And get
10
the little
push-ups.
funny feeling.
Yeah, and you get a little bit of a tingle, and then you got to go and do wall sits.
Yeah, and then you go, if you're gonna creep, you creep. You don't stand there and just like shower with them.
And by the way, tie your fucking shoes. Yeah, you're going into gym class.
look cool.
Neither of these guys have their shoes on. They're fucked.
Every time they cut to a gym scene, well, it's just like the beginning and end, I guess, but they look disgusting.
I know.
Ew, man.
They do. Like the guys look completely trashed, disgusting, and all the women are like absolute peak performance of like
Yep.
and dressed to the like perfect.
Yep.
Like what the fuck's going on?
It's pretty great though. I mean, because it's just a good setup to just show that these guys are nerds.
Yeah.
And the de-pantsing. There's not enough de-pantsing scenes in movies
And they
anymore.
deserved it.
Yeah, they deserved it.
Yeah.
They totally did.
It's hard to fight. It's hard to fight whether or not they really deserve this. I mean, because it seems like they do. You're just kind of there gawking and just kind of being weird and saying kind of pervy shit.
Yeah.
And you,
So-
when they did walk up, you were saying that those two dames, which is their two girlfriends,
Yeah.
Right.
will be ours. They're like, well, no, you're not.
No.
Hey, look over here.
Like they could have like literally punched their lights out or kicked them in the nuts or something like that.
Yeah.
But no, they just embarrassed them in front of the entire class that happens to be female.
Yep.
I do like that they don't rush to pull them up though, because that's the move. Like if you ever trip and fall,
Oh, Jesus.
you just lay there and go fuck.
Well-
Instead of the like trying to get up really fast.
no.
Yeah, you just lay there and go, well, shit.
Yeah.
Like you saw it already, so might as well get
Yeah.
a good look
Might as well let you take it all in.
because we are as well.
Yeah.
And here comes Danny Elfman, Weird Science.
What do we think?
I love this song. It's always been on my Halloween playlist.
Same.
It's Danny Elfman, who can do no wrong. It's on the same album as Dead Man's Party, Oingo Boingo. I think the song's perfect. I think the song might be the reason why this movie even did so well, to tell you the truth.
Yeah, I didn't know if it was. I always thought that like the song had already existed and they just like made the
Did
movie.
he write it for this?
Yeah, he did.
Okay.
I think John Hughes was like driving around and he thought that Danny Elfman could do it or like Oingo Boingo could do it.
Yep.
And just asked him. He's like, okay,
Whatever.
I'm Danny Elfman.
It
You're
sounds
John
like
Hughes, I'm Danny Elfman.
It sounds like John Carpenter got some production money injected into like a project or something
Okay.
for his music, and it sounds like a high end like John Carpenter song, not boop, 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 boop,
Big trouble.
Big trouble
in little
China.
You're exactly right.
Dude.
It is like the maestro version of the Corvettes or something was his band.
Yeah. It is. It's just like for me, it went hand in hand in that. But it's a pretty great song and pretty great song to get you into this movie, I think. So I think it sets you up pretty well. They get past all the
And the
bullshit.
music by Ira Newborn too, like has that hint in his score throughout the movie, which I really like. It's a motif throughout it, and it like whenever I hear it, it sounds. I mean, well, obviously it's got like sound bites from Frankenstein, but I think this is why, Mike, that you think it might be a little creepy. Is it kind of scenes like this and like even long extended clips of Frankenstein, or I'm not sure if it's Frankenstein or Bride of Frankenstein. It might be like the two together,
right?
But this is a pre-Halloween movie for me now.
Definitely, like September feels like a good time to watch it. But my mind was blown because like I haven't seen this in a long time, and this is just another reason why I love the 80s. Because guys, 5 minutes in, we already have them deciding to make the girl.
Yeah.
And 13 minutes in, she's created and talking to us and ready to go and what our mission is. I could not believe how fast this happens.
Yeah.
Because I don't remember it being this quick, and it's out of control fast.
It is.
Well, and if you see this on like TBS or something, you've already had like 3 commercial breaks. You know, you got like the introduction, and it probably cut to commercial right when they got depantsed and they're kind of standing there, and then it cuts away to Boston Market commercials, and then it comes back around, and you get another one as the explosion happens at least. You know what I mean? So it would have been like so many commercials already, but you're right. This happens really fast. We're into it very quickly, and sometimes I like this, sometimes I don't. I can't decide with this movie.
I can't either. I'm having trouble.
Yep.
Like,
I'm very conflicted as well.
because by the way, we're just supposed to believe these guys are nerds.
Just because they have a computer.
Exactly.
No, it's because one of them has a computer and they're not popular.
Yeah,
so they're nerds.
But like we're just told they're not popular. You know what I mean? There's nothing that tells us like, oh, these guys are hopeless cases. You know
You're
what I mean?
right.
It's just like, I guess it's like they don't look super nerdy to me. I don't know.
This whole movie is just like, I'll bring it up a little later, but the movie does just seem kind of like even last week where they're just kind of like riding through it and just like piling a bunch of shit on and like letting you just be like, you're going to have to be okay with this. Okay.
Are you fine with this? Because we're moving on.
I am more okay with this. I'll just say this is lesser John Hughes, but it's still John Hughes.
Yeah.
And I like how the movie is just like it. Once Lisa's here, you're right, Mike, where it's just like we're just going. But there's not even like a pronounced explanation of like what the plot's going to be, other than, you know, subtly in the beginning them saying we're going to go out on the town, we're going to party, and hopefully get laid, basically.
But we saw the trailer. We understand what's happening. It's 2 kids create their dream woman with a computer,
and
whatever.
they do it within 15 minutes.
We like just get to it. We know what the premise is, so just go.
That's the plot, and then the rest of the movie is just like, well, what's going to happen now?
Yeah.
And
shenanigans ensue.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I kind of appreciate that because it's in and out. Like,
Because if this were nowadays, we would have been 45 minutes before she even got on screen.
Yeah.
We would have had to establish all these backstories and show them that poor guys are nerds. They're getting picked on, and the girls don't like them. And oh no.
Nowadays, it would have been like a technology like vomit all over us. How, you know, Wyatt has this like stuff in his room, and he's got a 3D printer and stuff, and he's got like, you know, and then it would have been a lot of trial and error and a lot of going back to school and getting picked on again, and then we're back in there. It's like,
Oh, no.
all right, it's time.
And then they would have had where they tried it and it didn't work.
yeah.
Oh no.
Yeah.
I guess I miscalculated on the Turbo Blaster Mc 9000 over here.
it made one, but it's like a monster, like a tiny, like weird looking monster, and they just put it down.
Yeah, they just have
They have to shoot it.
Well, failed again.
And this is such,
Rick and Morty, basically.
yeah, this is like such a high thought too. Just like watching Frankenstein with your buddies.
We should make it.
Brother, you know how like we're fucking losers and shit.
Dude, totally.
We can't get girlfriends. We should make our own woman that we
make
can
a
like
girl.
look at and fuck whenever we want.
Yeah,
dude.
Try it. Just try it.
let's just try.
What that Barbie's kind of hot.
Dude,
It's kind of. I'd fuck it if it was
Yeah,
like
dude.
real. You know.
take its clothes off and
Yeah.
stuff.
Oh, good.
Oh, good. Hey, where'd you get this thing anyway?
I don't know.
And why is it sticky?
I don't have a sister.
I don't. I'm gonna say it's like, yeah, you guys got these things all like really fast, you know. Whose bras are they wearing? His mom's.
Mom's, it's got to be.
Mom's bras, huh?
Well, it could be sister because there's an older sister that got married. Remember?
Okay. Yeah.
So and that's whose room that Gary sleeps in.
Oh, okay, okay.
So maybe it's older sister left some bras behind. I'd like to think of that over maybe mom, but
some bras and dolls, huh?
we don't know. Yeah.
Yeah.
But then I always used to think there was a little more supernatural going on here. Like they're implying that they just make the doll, right? Or that because like I thought they were just gonna make like a computer program of a woman or
Yeah.
something
Right.
like that. But then like the red sky clouds start coming and things get weird and like the sign starts on fire. That makes me feel like something slightly supernatural happens to actually make this work.
Yeah. I think it's so up in the air. And that's one of the things that I battle with that I'm ultimately just like, I'm going to have to be okay with this, you know, like the dog on the ceiling barking.
Yeah. And even like this power grid that is like government.
Yeah.
There's like a military guy there at the power grid station. So like maybe they tapped into something like more powerful than they thought they were supposed to tap into.
Something that the regular Gen Pop isn't able to get.
Right.
Dude, this simulator thing with like the doors and the skull. The skull actually scared me when I was a kid.
me too.
I don't know why. Like, get away from the.
It's crazy to think what John Hughes thought the internet was going to be.
He thought
no.
this was what the internet was. And the fact that they get into the main room and an eyeball floats by and an E equals MC square floats by, like that's what the internet is?
Yep.
It's just weird generations of E equals MC square and eyeballs
Yeah.
and hourglasses.
Yeah, Einstein.
Oh.
See? Yeah.
What if because they're feeding like what they want her to look like into the thing.
Which still doesn't make sense, but that's fine.
What if like they accidentally put like Einstein's head on like a sexy ass woman's
I
body?
know. It's
Yeah,
like,
how do you clarify? You're just putting a picture of Einstein in to be like, make it smart. What if the machine's like, oh yeah, got you. You want the face to look like this?
what if she just like walks around constantly, just randomly doing this? It's like, what the fuck is going on? Nah. Okay.
dude.
It's like the idea of them of like like feeding stuff in to create this like perfect woman. Like the idea of like the modeling that's going on and stuff, like the
boobs.
the awesome like 80s digitization
3D.
and graphing and stuff like that. And you're just like, okay, yeah, like that's fine and everything, but I think being able to like watching a few snippets of the Frankenstein movies that they're watching is like the perfect kind of it works perfectly, because how much do you question it in like Frankenstein?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They like,
I didn't question it back when I saw this. So I was
yeah,
like,
exactly.
cool.
You know, you just kind of
I don't have a computer.
I did and you know what? I think it's just it's another thing about how they move so fast. You really don't have time to question it. And that's
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah,
It's like Frankenstein was built, and it's like we never saw him like put the pieces together, and then the only thing we really ever heard about is the brain going in. But now it's just like, oh, we just want all this shit, and then here's the body that we want.
It is the
instead of brain.
perfect like generational contrast too of
Yeah.
like showing the context of Frankenstein. Be like, yeah, you believe that, right? And then the '80s version,
Yes,
like capital 8,
capital A.
just crazy '80s version of Frankenstein.
Yeah.
but making a fuck doll.
And if
Yeah,
they
yeah.
redid it, their TV would be Weird Science
Yes.
instead of Frankenstein,
Yes.
and it'd be some modern 3D printing version.
Yeah,
or
it'd
whatever.
be AI,
Yeah.
something happening. Yeah.
Yeah, but it doesn't matter because, like I said, you're 13 minutes in. Everything's going so fast, and the minute you want to question all of it, it all goes away because the sexual awakening for every young male in the entire world happens when she walks out of that fucking bathroom.
Crazy.
And it does. And from here on out, who cares? Who fucking cares how this happened? Because she's here, and that's how they feel. Like they have questions.
Yeah.
I don't think they were expecting this to work.
Yeah.
There's all this shit wrong with their room now, but like who cares now? Because Lisa's here.
Yep.
Move on.
It's the hottest woman anybody's ever seen.
Yeah. It's just nothing else matters. It really
it
does.
cuts to Dr. Frankenstein on the movie saying that she's alive, and I'm like, yeah, she is.
Yeah, she is.
Wow.
Oh, yeah.
Is this PG?
Probably.
Is this movie PG? Let's just real double check that.
There's definitely tits in this.
Yeah, well, there. Yeah, oh yeah. There's some tits. There's almost some vag.
Yeah.
There's some side boob.
By the way, when they are doing the computer and they're doing like the breast portion,
Yeah.
it gets like so big and you're like, oh.
This was
More than a
rated.
handful. Sprain your tongue.
You're gonna sprain your tongue. Why does it not tell me? It's PG-13, of course.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Well, let's move on to scene 2. So Lisa immediately takes charge. After meeting Gary's parents, she gives the boys a taste of adventure by conjuring a pink Cadillac and sneaking them into a Chicago blues bar with fake IDs. Returning home drunk, they run into Wyatt's domineering older brother, Chet. Wyatt and Lisa share a sensual moment. The next day, Wyatt and Gary are bullied again at the mall.
The Wyatt's voice is not great.
At times, though, I like it. Like, I like how uniquely weird his yell is.
Yeah.
Gary!
He's an odd actor.
Yeah.
He is.
I don't know if I like him or not. And I err on the side of
He's a
I
good-looking
do.
kid. So,
Yeah.
like, I feel like he could have gone on to more, but I don't believe he did.
He
became like a
Like a
researcher.
professor or
Yeah,
something.
professor for like nights in the back then. Like
Yeah.
whatever that is.
Okay.
Completely opposite of this.
Like,
He became a nerd. Sorry.
he became a nerd. It's one of those things that it's like if we had a most punchable voice, then I think that would definitely be a winner here.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Gary! It's just like, turn it off! You know how
But
sometimes
it's good.
sometimes you come across like a video on Instagram and they don't want to get flagged, so they bump up the voice or the tones.
Oh, you mean like what I do when I repost some of our old videos?
Yeah, exactly.
Okay,
you
cool.
know,
Just checking.
you just heighten or lower
Yeah.
the whatever it is,
Speed it up.
the sound, to speed up the sound. That's what he sounds like all the time.
Yeah.
You know, and so it's so I have a tough time with it here
Yes.
and there. It's distracting.
But it's just so great to me, the meeting of Gary's parents. You know, where she goes over and meets Gary's parents.
Yeah. That's later on.
Is that later?
I think it's
Yeah.
later.
Did I have that wrong?
Yeah.
That's later on.
Because they just come straight out of the shower.
They go
And-
straight to the bar?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay,
'cause
well
they-
then we'll talk about that later. 'Cause
Okay.
I don't know why I had that there.
They get dressed and like in the way that they think they're getting dressed to go up.
She's telling him about the party. Yes,
Yeah.
correct.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll come back to that. So this is where they're going to the bar.
The
Yeah.
bar.
They come right out of the shower, which is fun. They're in the shower. In fact, I'm going to hit this button right here.
Ooh, here's a prop.
I would like Wyatt's fake ID on our wall. I think we've accumulated a couple of
Ooh.
driver's licenses on our prop wall so far.
Yeah.
I think I want that fake ID.
I want the Barbie doll with like the nodes connected to it.
What are you gonna do with it?
On the board game of life.
Then
Nothing.
Nothing.
Nothing. God.
I already got the perfect woman.
Good save, Sean.
Good save, bro.
Dang it. I had a tough time finding anything on this one. If I think of it, I'll tell you
'Kay.
guys. I will.
Okay. This whole bar scene was like one of my favorite
The
parts.
candy bar.
Yes, was one of my favorite parts of the movie back when I watched it
Yep.
over and over and over again. First of all, Guy from Breakfast Club and every almost scene.
John Capellas.
Yes, so
The
good.
janitor. Yep. He's Dino.
Amazing to see him in this, and his laugh is fucking
Oh my god.
crazy.
Yeah.
2 crazy ass laughs in this movie. First of all, great to see him, but then one of the most quotable lines ever in a movie that I've ever watched is "Drink it."
Drink it. Oh, okay.
Was it Blind Dog whiskey? Yeah, yeah. I love the sentiment of this. What do we feel about Michael Hall taking it to the next level?
I fucking loved it. Like, I'm just gonna be honest with you, man. Like, we don't generally do the like I still think if you can't change the time that a movie was made in. Like, we can make fun of it. They'd be like, they would never do that now. But like, it's just the trope of 80s movies where like the young kids go to the bar.
Yeah.
It happened in Encino Man too.
Yeah.
It happened in Adventures in Babysitting. You just like, you go there and you get drunk and all of a sudden you become one of the locals.
Correct.
And so you're mimicking who you're around because you're young and you don't know anything. And like, I think take away anything you want negative about maybe how it's portrayed now, but his performance is incredible.
To them, I assume he's a harmless dipshit who's getting drunk for probably the first time. And they're like, this is funny. Let's just let him go.
Let this guy
This is actually a lot of fun. And the fact that you're with that extremely hot woman gives you some wild street cred. Yeah. So we're gonna go with this and just let you get drunk on our dime.
You have a purely sexual relationship with these malacas.
What's a pretty girl like you doing with these malacas? It's purely sexual. Shit.
She's into malacas. Yeah, no shit.
Love that.
I did look up malacas. It means like masturbators or something like that.
In
like,
Greek?
Yeah, something like that.
Oh.
It kind of makes sense.
Apparently that guy's mom saw the movie and was like, oh, why would you say that? Like, it was very bad in Greek. Yeah.
Jesus.
Like, I honestly, like you said, Mike, I think that it's like performed so freaking well.
Yeah.
Like he is spot on.
Great. Has he done this voice before? Am I crazy? Like,
I think he did it a little bit when he was high in
Breakfast Club.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
And
he was good at that.
Yeah. And so it comes. It's
These
like
chicks can't hold they smoke. That's what it is.
That's what it is.
Give me the keys. Give me the keys.
I tell you, it's just like he goes off, man. And the reason why it works so well is because they're all like bought in on the story. But it feels like he is a part of their circle.
But it's not
passive
making fun of
aggressively to them, I think. Like, and not like that way, but like I said, letting him cook because it's fucking hilarious. He's so much more gone than we are. And we're just hanging out. So let the cartoon boy do his thing, you know.
And even Wyatt has like little flashes of it too. He's like, that's the truth. That's the truth.
But there's also a thought here that like maybe this bar's not even real. Maybe she created this bar and these people to like make a scenario for them to hang out and
that's
like loosen
interesting,
up.
Man. That's fucking interesting.
That's fucking interesting, man.
That's fucking interesting, man.
Like, bitch, need your nuts in the family jewel.
In the family jewel.
Because I like these guys.
And is that not the same guy from was it Roadhouse where he throws the keys to and he's like, what do I look like, a valet?
I don't know.
It might be. He was in a movie that we covered.
Yeah.
Which guy?
And he was in a bar that the kind of raspy
voice guy that he's sitting next to.
Drink it.
I
forget what it was.
Because it's the voice. It's just like, what do I look like, a valet? And he's just like, keep it. The car that he's like going. It's like right near the beginning or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll have to like look up his name or something. But I swear that's where he's from. But it's all very endearing because they're constantly starting off or like as like this kind of fish out of water scenario, and they always kind of find their way through it with Lisa. You know what I mean? So it's kind of fun. The idea of like they're not necessarily like learning lessons per se, but it's like they're learning about life, and so it's kind of a fun way to do that, and just throwing them into these scenarios.
I like when they're leaving as well. He's just like giving money to people. Just like to random people. He's just like just piles of money. Like what? That just doesn't make any sense.
It doesn't make any sense. It's we got Chet in this one?
Yeah,
Chet's here.
Chet's in this next scene. Yeah,
because Chet comes in kind of like man, he would be my punchable face, but it seems too obvious.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
You stewed, but what?
But what?
Is this one of his first roles?
Yeah.
Man, I remember hating this guy so much because I just thought like maybe this was like a real person.
Mm-hmm.
But man, once you know who Bill Paxton is, and then you go back to this, it's a masterclass.
Yeah.
Because like I truthfully did not like this character back in the day, and now he's probably my favorite character in the movie.
Steals every single
scene.
He does. He does steal every single scene. The whole greasy pork sandwich in a dirty ashtray.
Yeah, that's right.
It's more disgusting the way he says it than what he's actually saying.
Are these fake teeth? Because if they're not, he had a problem.
I don't know.
Like, did you see how disgustingly weird his teeth were in that scene?
Yeah.
It had to be some sort of fake thing, right? They're all black and they got gaps and they're extra huge, and it just doesn't look like the real teeth that he would have. But maybe.
Now I'm thinking I haven't seen that much of a close up on Bill Paxton.
That shot where he's like, he
that
gets
might be
right there,
his
dude.
closest close up
It
of
might be,
his
dude.
entire career.
God, and even blowing the cigar smoke, like what a dick. Dude.
I know.
His fucking laugh is outstanding.
Smoking a cigar inside is like one of the most egregious acts you could do to somebody's home.
Hey
I
man,
swear.
he served his country, dude.
You're right.
He can do what he wants.
Fuck it, right? So
Oh,
Even-
it's stolen valor for sure.
You think so?
Yeah.
oh, it's stolen. Now.
Okay, maybe. But I love his confidence. Like even that weird little move when he like goes back to his room and turns around and kicks the door while he's smoking a cigarette.
I used to do that in school. Like we'd be walking
Because of this?
Yes, we'd be walking to gym and I'd do that, and like there were a bunch of girls obviously, and they're like, whoa.
They
I'm
thought it
like,
was super
fuck.
cool.
Oh yeah, that's what I
Yeah,
meant.
they definitely loved
That's what
it.
I meant.
That's what
Yeah.
they thought it was super cool.
Thank you. Yes.
Yeah.
But I do love that because I've heard this exact same conversation when he's like, he pukes, you die, which is pretty much, I think, what my wife has said to me in Ubers before.
Yeah.
Or no, that the Uber drivers told my wife or
Yeah.
something like that. Like, if he pukes, you die. I'm like, fuck, dude.
Oh, shit.
Because like, you've all seen the guy that's like, this guy's gone.
Yeah.
And
It's
he does not look good, man.
just annihilated. But like I say, coming off of this the first time, and what were they drinking? Was it like a whiskey or
Blind
something?
dog
Blind
bourbon or
dog
something
bourbon.
like that.
Okay. Yeah. It's you guys ever remember the first time you were like whiskey or bourbon drunk?
Yeah.
And any time in life is too early for your first time to be that drunk.
Mm-hmm.
Doesn't matter. But what happens this early, at least you got some recovery options, you know,
Yes,
like
you're
if
gonna be all right within a few hours.
You can bounce back.
Yeah.
You do that when you're 30s. You're screwed
And
for
then
like
add cigar to it.
oh my god, dude.
Oh, dude.
It takes me weeks to recover from one cigar.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, like
One cigar.
cigars, like they're like we had cigars
With
with like
Dusty
Dusty
Slay, yeah.
and everything, and like it was like the second or third time I'd had a cigar. I was like, you know what? Maybe I want to be a cigar guy. I don't.
No.
I don't
never,
smoke.
I've never woke up the next day and been like, cigars, baby.
I have cigars at home. I look at them, and they sit in a little humidor.
Yep.
And that's what I have.
One of
And,
these
like,
days.
if somebody wants to come over and smoke some cigars or something,
I
I'll
will.
smoke a cigar.
I
with
will.
you.
I'll just be scared to, for sure.
Yeah.
But like, yeah, you have to be a certain amount of drunk to even start smoking a cigar.
Correct.
You don't like, I'm gonna have cigars and then I'm gonna start drinking. No, I'm gonna be at least 4 beers deep, or like 2 blind dog shots in.
we should have some cigars. You
Let's
know, like
do
that.
it.
That's where
Yes.
it's like the idea is born from that.
Oh, 100%. Because
Almost kind of like the on the whim, just make a woman.
Yes.
It's that kind of
it's
idea.
that kind of an idea that you can get away with this.
Yes.
How dare you?
This is the part though that like I don't have any problem with Anthony Michael Hall, but this is when I just don't quite understand what they were going for here. Because in my brain, I always thought it was a sex doll person.
Yeah.
Like to be their girlfriend. And I think it is kind of implied that it is. But man, these two kids, they're 15 in the movie.
And they make it a point to tell you several times that they're 15.
These two kids are 15. They were, and then the even more fucked up part in real life, they were 16 and 17.
Okay.
So they're still under 18. Kelly LeBrock was 25. And so like there's actual making out and implications that her and Wyatt attempted sex last night.
Yeah.
Or were going to. And it's
But he passed out.
yeah.
Okay.
Too bad.
Yeah.
You didn't get to, but it's and like that scene where she like grabs his like really small butt. Like I swear they brought in like a 6-year-old to make the butt look smaller against her hands. Did you see that?
Oh yeah.
It's quite
It's the pleats. So
it's this is where it's like, yeah, fuck. I don't know. Because what are we going for here?
I don't know.
It switches now eventually to where, yes, she's here to help them be cool and get girlfriends.
I think
Not
like,
at the beginning.
It's got to be just like the fantasy, literal, just like only fantasy driving, like John Hughes writing this, and then these people performing it.
Yeah.
Is just like to serve the fantasy. You know what I mean? Like that's the only point to it, other than like they're like I said, they're saying out loud. That's not okay in the 80s either, though, right?
Yeah, but it was. I mean, like, it was okay in the 90s in Blank Check.
Sure, yeah.
When I'm just going to repeat it for people. The kid Preston is fucking 10 years old.
Yeah.
And she's 30. And at the end of the movie, she goes, call me in 8 years. And he goes 6. And she goes 7. And they go, deal.
it's like,
Still
dude,
underage.
you're still underage.
What the fuck is going on? It's just it doesn't bother me. It doesn't bother me, but
Yeah.
it just makes me be like, what are we doing?
It's
here?
weird. It's just like
it's weird
Weird
science.
science.
Got you first.
Dang it.
She's only 1 day old.
She is only 1 day.
You know,
old.
yeah,
So
you
they're
got. That's a
actually-
good point. And you got to remember, she's not real, guys. She's a thing.
it's just fantasy.
All right,
that's
she's
fine.
property. Okay, she's just. It's just a.
Whatever
It's
they
soon
want.
is only used for her body, and it's just that's all they are,
Soon
guys.
enough, 15-year-olds are going to be able to print out a
Correct.
woman to fuck anyway.
Correct.
Yep, they're already doing
Chat
it.
GPT.
Yeah.
GPT.
Yep. Chat Jizz PT.
Yeah.
So,
Jizzy pussy.
Jizz PV. Just shut up, Sean.
Jizzy
is that
pussy
every
tits.
episode's now you just doing that?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Yeah. What about then? So then they go to the mall and like.
Hang on.
Oh yeah, you got more?
More Chet here.
Oh, God.
One of the best lines. I think it's the best line and delivery of the movie is he comes downstairs and he grabs a coffee. He's like, "You spit in this."
spitting this.
It's just I fucking lose it every single time.
No, I didn't spit in the
I just got down here.
Why would I do that?
Wherever you come from, that is apparently a normal thing.
because he would do that to him, so he automatically
Yeah,
thinks
yes.
he would do that. Wyatt would do it to himself. That-
yes,
it's like,
when you're accusing someone of like cheating on someone. It's like it's because you are.
it's like, oh wow, we're really projecting here, aren't we?
Like Chet's military academy, if he does go to one, he is the one that gets picked on. And so he takes it out on his brother when he gets up.
Good
So he
Lord.
definitely does get his coffee spit in.
oh yeah,
Yeah.
But
That
not
makes
here.
sense.
No.
I just got up, bro. Yeah, so then they do go to
nice
the mall.
panties.
What's that?
Nice panties.
Oh
It's like,
yeah.
it's a joke, Chet. It's not a joke. That's a serious like mental disorder. It's just,
That always, for some reason, freaks me out that he was wearing those
Yeah.
pants. When I was younger, I was like, I'd never do that, man. It's like, well, maybe I would now.
It also implies that she got his
Yes.
clothes off.
yeah, I know. That's what I'm
so
saying.
so they went. I mean, yeah, she got him naked.
He was like this because he's drunk and
Yeah.
had whiskey dick. He's like,
Yeah,
Yeah, it's just pushing,
I can't.
pushing it.
but then the question is like, does Gary ever get a shot? They never show a moment for Gary.
Was there kind of like a moment? Well, at least like a moment in a car or something at one point.
I don't think so.
I don't think so
know.
either.
But then at the end, Gary gets 2 kisses on the cheek, and Wyatt doesn't get any.
Yeah.
So like, I don't fucking know what's going on here.
yeah.
And believe me, I studied all of those parts of this movie.
Yeah, absolutely.
I wanted to know what was going on.
I wanted to know.
I wanted to be on those clouds that are her lips.
Mm.
Yeah.
Yes.
So the 2 bullies, we got Robert Downey Jr. What do you think about these boys?
So I think I've settled it, and this is my punchable face. If you
The
want
other one?
if you want to hit the button, no.
Oh, we got punchable face.
I think it's punchable face.
I think
If we were on a train to go punch a face, I'm on board.
That's what I'm talking about.
it's It's Robert Downey Jr., but it's just this part. Okay, or however high that fucking hair goes. It's just that. So I want to hit his forehead, so that way his hair just goes like this.
Yeah,
a lot. And
it's funny you say that, AJ, because my punchable face is Robert Downey Jr., but this
so we've got the full face. We've got the whole face.
His teeth bother me.
A little rough, man.
Yeah.
Okay.
My punchable face is just the 80s in general because like this scene only happens in the 80s where this icy gets dumped on them and there is 500 people around them that at the sound of an icy dumping all turn around and go, ah! Fucking stupid kids getting bullied.
Finally, I've
You
been
should
watching
kill
them-
yourself.
I've been watching them walking around this mall this entire time, and they haven't got picked on yet.
Yes.
Finally.
This is
About
great.
time.
Bullying is very important to us.
yeah, it's a hot commodity.
It's a mainstay of the 80s culture. Proper bullying.
But lovable face is actually the kid at the party that goes, "This bud's for you." That's my lovable
I
face.
love that too.
I like that guy a lot.
That's great. Mine's Michael Berryman.
Who's Michael Berryman?
He's the bald biker. at the
Oh,
end.
good Lord. Yes, we will get to
We'll
that.
get there. I mean, yeah, malls in general in the 80s. This mall is fucking packed.
Sad. Makes me sad, man.
Fucking packed.
Did you hear the great theory for malls, like for like future abandoned malls?
Okay.
Is this another thing?
So 13 months, right?
We just saw
We'll
a ticker on our
never-
wall. Half of our listeners just went
Yeah,
away.
it just went away. It's like I can't deal with this shit
You
anymore.
caused like 3 accidents.
No, the
already.
idea is to in the future turn malls into retirement homes for millennials.
Oh my God.
Just
And they're different themes. Like you could stay in a Dawn of the Dead one. You could stay in like an
There you go.
Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure one.
like, are you kidding me? Like you're mall walking at that point for exercise. You're inside. You've
And they'll
got
just be
all your
throwback
stores,
stores.
throwback stores and restaurants. Like think about an 80s or 90s Taco Bell inside of that,
bro.
Think about what I mean.
Bennigan's.
A Bennigan.
Like in 30
Oh, dude,
years from now,
Bennigan's.
you've got dementia and like you can walk into a Bennigan's and get a Monte Cristo
Fuck, dude.
and just not know who
You
anybody else
you
is.
tell
but-
one of your caregivers like that used to be a Spencer's Kiss.
Yeah,
And,
it was-
okay, Grandpa.
Oh.
Remember
Okay,
when
Grandpa.
Gadzooks actually had more than just weird female posts?
Gadzooks, that's a funny name for something. I don't
Yeah,
know what
dude.
you're talking
There's
about.
a
Let's get you
Sam
to bed.
Goody down there.
Hot
Sam
Topic
Goody.
sold Vitals.
What?
Let's go to bed, you guys. Okay, we got it's recreation time.
Well,
All right.
see, at
Rumpus
the
time is over.
You see, there was a place called The Buckle, and the game was try to get to the back of the store before an employee tried to make contact with you.
I'm sure you could get that on
that.
Amazon. Let's go play with a beach ball in a circle.
Sounds fucking great. We're on to something, man.
I love
I'm
that.
serious. Like, I think we do it. It'll be our future project. Confused
We're
breakfast.
basically creating like a Jimmy Buffett type empire right now,
Yes.
to
Yes.
where Margaritaville is like became a retirement home. Stuff like
Millennialville.
we're gonna have Confused Breakfast
Right.
Millennialville.
right, and it will be the old Westdale Mall.
Well,
We're-
it's sort of gone.
Oh shoot.
Yeah.
We'll rebuild it.
We'll find one.
I know exactly what it looks like. I got it mapped out in my head.
We'll get it. I got it mapped out. I've unlocked all the areas.
That's absolutely is.
Well, scene 3. So Lisa announces a massive party at Wyatt's house. The party quickly spirals out of control, filled with chaos, strangers, and endless noise. Meanwhile, Wyatt and Gary wallow in embarrassment until Ian and Max pressure them to recreate the experiment. The attempt backfires when they forget to connect the doll and instead accidentally materialize a Pershing 2 missile in the middle of the house.
I want to emphasize Anthony Michael Hall at this point too, because I know we talk about him in Breakfast Club, and we haven't done Yes, we've done Vacation. Jesus
No, we've
Christ.
not.
No, we haven't.
What?
We haven't done.
No,
vacation.
it's
We've
on
done
my list.
Christmas
Pretty
Vacation.
big right now. Remember,
Wow.
I just talked about it on hotel movies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
That's
That
right.
blows my mind. But I think he's so good in this movie. I mean, obviously, I think it's really his movie.
Oh, yeah, of course.
Until Bill Paxton shows up. I think he's really good. Like, even the icy drop on his head. I love how he plays it, because he just, like, flips his hair, and he's like he knew it was bound to happen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, he didn't see it coming, but he knew it was like, something's going to happen.
It's like this
It
is
happens
normal.
every time.
This is just a part of life for everybody.
His acting when the car pulls up to pick up Lisa.
Yes.
Like, honey, come on, we gotta go.
It's great. You see their confidence is like come like around like full circle, right? After this night at the bar and with people older than them and getting a little bit past Chet, you know what I mean? So the confidence is pretty top notch right now.
Yeah.
Especially driving a car like that. That's pretty baller.
And guys, Gary's parents' basement was what we modeled this after, seemingly.
I didn't realize they were in a basement until this watch.
It's the sickest looking thing I've ever seen.
And
in my
that's
life.
where they hang out. Like, that's their living room or something where they're pretty much always there.
They have chairs exactly like this, and she sits there and knits, and he sits there and reads the funnies.
Yeah.
This is so sick. It's got the bar and like the Schlitz sign.
Yep.
Fuck's sake, dude.
Did you recognize Gary's dad from a movie that we've done?
Yes. Oh. 66 times.
That is Britt Leach, and he plays Reg from The Great Outdoors, the guy that got struck in the head 66 times. In the head.
Oh my gosh.
You never seen a guy more in tune with the barometric pressure. You see Reg running, you head for cover.
You head for cover.
He's
so good.
No one else could have been this dad.
Both of these parents are so fucking good. She is amazing. I like her. One of her reactions was the soiree thing.
It's
party. It's like a party.
It's a party.
Like a party.
she was happy that she got
in denial.
It's just great. It's such a great. This is one of the more memorable scenes in my brain of this movie for some reason. Like, and then like picturing that like a girl would do that to my parents someday also kind of frightened me. That I'd have to bring a girl over that would like make my parents call the cops and pull a gun on them.
The outfits are just like crazy in this movie. Even like bringing her over, there's her appearance. She just looked like the Terminator in the mall.
Yep.
Now she looks like, the stripper.
She's pouring an old style for him in a cool frosty mug. I was like, I kind of want that.
Oh my God.
Can I try one of those, please?
Yeah, I'll take one of thems. The fact that it always would like it's been catching me off guard since like watching the movie now is it's true. There really are no consequences for like things that are happening. She's like, oh, they don't even remember that. And it shows them again. They're just back to doing their normal shit.
Gary.
And I just don't Gary. Yeah.
Who's Gary?
It's like they had their memory wiped or something
but it didn't work right.
Yeah, like they just wiped out Gary and from the memory for like a moment in time. I don't get it, But again, it's just very easy to just kind of go along with it. It's like, well, we've gotten this far. I'm just going to believe whatever you throw in front of me.
At this point, it doesn't matter.
It just doesn't matter.
And they make some really fun choices of like camera tricks too in this movie. Of like right before they go to Gary's parents' house, her and Wyatt walk around the room, and as she comes around the corner, she's in a different outfit.
Yeah.
Subtle, even later at the party, when all the people come into the table of food, and the person walks by and it's gone. Like, that is done so well.
Very, just like, that's John Hughes. What I was so impressed, what's the last John Hughes movie we did?
I mean,
Ferris Bueller.
Okay, yeah.
I was so impressed to like rewatch that and be like, he's a great director.
Yes.
Yeah.
And like the visual gags, no one does it like John Hughes. Like with that shit, like that is funny. Like that huge spread of food, and then somebody walks by and it's just immediately gone.
But it's done so well that you might not even notice that it happened.
Exactly, it doesn't revel in it.
It's not a huge like, oh look, they ate all the food.
It's a nice little treat for someone who's gonna notice it.
Yeah, and you're right. I think that is. It's just John Hughes movie making. The way that he doesn't linger on jokes, the way that he does linger with a camera sometimes, the way that he allows for those fourth wall breaks and camera stings. We've already gotten a couple of those from like Wyatt, and I think maybe one from Gary already. Like,
next thing you say, you got a bra on your head.
Yeah,
that's just it's just little things that are they're just golden. You know what I mean? And even then though, it's like he doesn't overdo it, and I don't know. It's just there's just something about the way that he makes a movie that I will fall in love with somehow, even though I might not be in love with the movie, I guess.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm in love with the way he's doing it, not necessarily the movie sometimes.
Yeah, not to spoil it, but I think that's exactly how I feel about this movie in general.
I think so too, yeah.
So where are we at?
So we're on Hill. This is where they're in the bathroom now. They've got everything they want. The party's here, and they're having that scene of like, well, geez, I don't want to like go down there. At least we can. Maybe we crack the door and we can smell the food. We can already hear the music in here, you know. And then this is where Hilly and Deb.
And
this is kind of fun because you don't really catch on to the fact that Hilly and Deb are not cool.
No.
Like they even say that, well, if we dump them, then we won't get to go to all the fun parties that we've always wanted to go to.
Yeah.
And I think that's a really cool moment to realize that they are just like Wyatt and Gary are.
Yeah.
But they've just had a little touch of that. And it also redefines the thing that all of you young males out there should know is that if you do want to be popular with the opposite sex and you have girls that you love, you need to be friends with other girls.
Yeah.
The girls you like need to see another hot girl hanging out with you.
Right.
So they know that you can be approachable and a normal human being.
Yes, because if you got her, then you're probably normal. And it's they play on that moment there where they're like, oh, you're with her? Yeah, she's with us.
She's with us.
It sort of now changes their opinion on these guys once they find that out.
Now they're not so creepy.
Yes. They're weird, but kind of cute.
But they are kind of cute,
Yeah, exactly.
you know? And then
back then it would have been like, they're weird.
And then they run into Lisa again. Thank you. They run into Lisa again, and it's like, well, where did you two run off to? And they're kind of like fumbling over it. And it's like, oh, if you get a chance, you should shower with them. And it's just like nail in the coffin, man. It's a done deal. It's like,
I'm in.
Yeah.
Let's go. If she says it, she's the perfect woman.
Exactly.
But it is cool, too, where they touch on, I liked how they were like, yeah, we're hiding from our own party pretty much. And it's like, yeah, but going to other people's parties is so much better because you don't have to clean up.
Yeah.
And so, like, I don't know. I felt the anxiety of them even wanting to participate because just, you know, like even moving somebody else is so much more fun than moving your fucking self.
Oh,
you know?
yeah.
I miss
There's no responsibility about
Yes.
it. You know, you can just go.
Show up, have a good time. And
Yeah.
leave.
I don't want anything to do with it right now, but I miss going to parties like that or bars that are packed like that.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I used to love it. It was everything I ever wanted in life, but now I clearly don't want anything to do with it.
Once you hit a certain point, it just doesn't hit the
This
same.
is too many people. It's too loud. I can't hear what you're saying. But we talked about it in Dazed and Confused, like in college, walking into a bar like they walk into the Emporium is the pinnacle of your life. Of walking into a packed bar and huge crowd, loud noise, and go, Bill, what's up, Joe? Tina, I'll talk to you later. Like a minute. Like I don't ever want to do it again.
Maybe I'll talk to you later.
Maybe I'll talk to you.
Maybe I'll talk to you later. Like it's true though. It's just nowadays it just doesn't hit the same. I remember I was at a bachelor party. We went to Phoenix, and the bachelor, he said, instead of going to a casino one night that we're kind of planning, we went out to some bars. You want to go to just hit some bars, right? Just guys being guys. Let's go get the bars. It's like there's something different about 10 guys and a gaggle of guys like in their 30s, like walking into a bar, you know, on that whatever one of the roads is in Phoenix there. That's got all like the tchotchke places and all, you know, it's just it's different. A bucket of beer and you're all kind of standing there and nobody's out here hunting for women or anything. We're all just,
you like to think you are.
You know,
but you're not.
Most of us are married. He's gonna get married. We're not
Everybody's
trying to rock
wondering,
any
like,
boats here. Like,
It's 9:30. You guys would think we're gonna go back to the hotel?
it's like, you know, we've got a lot of beer still at the house, right? And we're paying like $36 for a bucket of beers.
I left my magnesium there.
Yeah, exactly. Like man, I should really. I need to take some medicine.
It's time for my fish oil.
Yeah, my B12 is calling the name. Bedside.
These practical effects are fucking dope though when they actually redo it with these guys and like the furniture flying out of the chimney and everything moving and the missile coming out, the room turning blue, the dancing photo. This all completely holds up in every way.
It's really cool. I even like the just
Piano
practical.
player.
Well, yeah, we'll talk about her in a sec. The practical nature of his two grandparents. First of all, their performances are
Come on.
they're just legendary to me. He's like they cut to him. He's like, let's stop by Wyatt. And I hate to think of a young boy being bored. And he's like, doesn't he have anything to read? Fuck, dude.
I see their frozen faces in my dreams sometimes.
I feel like I can smell her teeth.
yeah, gross.
You know what I'm saying?
Fair enough.
Okay.
Don't know, man.
Want me to explain it to you?
They're not her own teeth.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
there you go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Frankenstein.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
Well, scene 4, as things unravel further, Wyatt's grandparents arrive unexpectedly and scold Lisa, but she freezes them in a catatonic state, hides them in a cupboard. Lisa summons a gang of terrifying mutant bikers to crash the party. The bikers terrorize the guests and take Deb and Hilly hostage, forcing Gary and Wyatt to finally stand up and act. Summoning bravery they never knew they had, the boys confront the bikers, driving them out of the house. This is definitely something I did think was going to be more of a problem as I got into high school. That I didn't realize that she created these bikers.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So I thought that at any point of being at a party, mutant bikers were going to show
could
up.
just pop up.
They could just pop in at any time. So I was quite terrified of this.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that checks out. That was my thing. All thinking about parties. Number one, parties in the 80s and the 90s and like in the 2000s. Like high school parties are portrayed as like just massive undertakings, and like when in reality, there were some parties. Like there was a couple of times maybe that was like there's more than like 10 people in a house. Other than that, they didn't really happen a lot. I thought that these were like the parties like, oh, everything goes down and everything's getting broken and there's just shit everywhere, and it's just like, oh man, I'm never throwing a party because I don't want that to happen in my house.
No, at the worst, maybe one person that you don't know that got invited by someone that you know, but it's the person that they know, and then they invited the person that they might know.
Yeah,
walks in with a lit cigarette. You know, that's the worst case scenario, really, of nowadays.
And you're just like, dude, hey, you can't smoke in here.
Yeah,
and they're like, oh,
my bad, dude.
Right,
sorry.
my bad.
I don't know why the fuck you think you could. But
Yeah.
Super
weird.
What'd you say?
Yeah.
I don't know why the fuck you think you could.
Yep.
This is a personal experience, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I figured. Yeah.
Checks out.
Yeah.
That checks out.
Anyway, yeah. What if because they didn't hook up the doll to the missile, the missile came up and had giant tits?
Ooh.
That would have been, maybe it did. You don't really see the
it's
bottom
true.
of the missile.
That's true. Why was it? What other part of the house was this going through? Because isn't his room upstairs?
Uh-huh.
So like, wouldn't it be going through like another part of the house?
It did. They show like the basement floor open up like a hatch.
Yeah.
But then you only see it come up through the bedroom. So
Okay. Oh.
It should have been somewhere else.
There should have been like somewhere in that, like a living room or.
Yes, that would have been pretty tight.
Yeah.
Did you guys hear that Anthony Michael Hall, during when they were shooting this missile scene, like it coming up through the thing, he like farted during the take, and it was like an expensive setup. He farted during the take, completely flubbing it because everyone was like laughing, and so they had to show it in reverse, or like, you know, it already went up, so they shot it going down and made it and just reversed it.
Are you kidding me?
So it went up. He wasted $100,000 shot from a fart.
Maybe why he never got called back
Shit
for any
the bed.
John Hughes movie.
Right.
Yeah, I mean, Joel Silver was like, never again.
Fuck you, little bitch.
For forever now, Joel Silver is like, you're the fart guy, aren't you?
Yeah, you fired. That cost me $100,000.
Damn it.
I could have spent that on cocaine.
Yeah.
Shit.
But you're the fart guy.
Yeah, what do we think about, I guess, like the far out nature of just like the Mad Max crew showing up? Literally Vernon Wells from Mad Max.
It's pretty great.
Or Road Warrior.
It's does its job. It's quite terrifying. Still, I'm like, I don't like this.
It's just if there was gonna be something that took it over the edge, it was gonna be this, I think, for me. It doesn't, because at this point, again, I'm just like, I don't.
You're only like an hour into the movie.
Yeah.
It's like this movie's almost done.
I mean,
and
yeah.
it's like already over.
You're just kind of along for it. It's like, I guess. And I think it would have been better had they alluded more to the fact that like Lisa made them show up, because I didn't know either.
They don't quite mention that.
Yeah.
There's subtle things. She's like, I know exactly what to do, or whatever.
Yeah.
But it's
Yeah. And
show them accumulate like outside going,
Yeah.
like show that happening or something, right?
All she does is like, now.
No.
Yeah.
That's all she does, yeah.
Yeah, it's interesting, and it's funny because like they're all very creepy looking, but the whole, it's like, can we keep this between ourselves? I just don't want to leave my teaching job.
That's why he's my lovable face.
Bro.
That's Michael Berryman.
Bro, I don't remember this for some reason.
Oh man.
I this is my favorite part of the movie. When they're all like, he goes, God bless you.
Yeah.
Walking their bikes out, slipping on shit.
You have a lovely home. And he's like, call me. I'd really like to catch up over coffee. That might be the funniest part of this movie. I don't know why. Because it's so unexpected because we're so scared of these guys. And then it's like,
Oh, okay.
God bless you.
What they do on their off time is show up to parties for high school students and fuck it up.
And to get so they can get like beat up, you know, so they can be like,
it's like a they're like Klansmen, but just a whole different type of. They just hate teenagers.
Yeah.
instead of different races.
It's like bikers hired for being beat up, I think, is what there must be. Their thing is like, we show up and then we make sure, like, we basically
drive through the house,
we intimidate people, but then we let somebody beat us up.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
So and save the day, and then we just go home.
We're God-fearing men. We always say God bless you on our way
God
out.
bless you.
Go to church on Sundays, and we don't work on Sundays because of that fact.
So if this party hits midnight on Saturday night, like we're out.
We're out.
This better be over.
That's right.
And we'll make sure it's over.
Oh, well, that's right. Better for worse. I like it. It's fun. It makes it just. I have to kind of keep reminding myself through this movie that this is exactly what they wanted. It's like exactly what they wanted, what they asked for, and
After
they're getting
the smoke
it.
clears.
The smoke clears, and they end up with the girls.
Yeah.
And they would be out of there so fast when the bikers left.
The chicks?
Yes.
Yeah.
They got assaulted.
Yeah, we're out of here.
Like, I'm not sticking around.
They literally got assaulted.
Listen, I really do like you, and this changes quite a bit of things for us, and I would like to explore it, but not tonight. This was fucking crazy.
Yeah, like
I need a proper drink.
Yeah,
I gotta get out of here.
A shower.
Maybe a therapy session as well. See if I can get over this. But it's the 80s, so they're like, "What's therapy?" Yeah.
Yeah.
Pussy.
Yeah, man. This might be a crazy question. Can I ask you a question though?
What's your question?
Can you kiss me? No, I don't believe in this at all.
No.
Like, especially Wyatt.
Yeah.
Oh, you don't buy that, especially because Hilly's pretty great. I like Hilly a lot.
Yeah.
Oh, sure. Let's just pair up the blonde with the blonde and the brunette with the brunette. Let's have them match off, pair off, and shit. And
if I could make a girl my perfect girl again, I'd make her like you.
It's man. Listen, you making fun of that?
I guess that's nice. I don't know.
I think he does a solid job.
Really?
I think he does a real good job here.
Well,
No?
I don't know. I think
No.
it's just the stain of what just happened. It's just like still lingering.
And by the way, your house is still in complete shambles.
Yeah.
Your parents are coming home tomorrow.
I will not be able to focus.
No.
Whatsoever.
no.
I think at this point, though, it's so far gone that they're just like,
True.
What are we going to do?
True.
Might as
Yeah.
well at least try to enjoy this for a little bit.
I mean, at this point, it's so horribly messed up. You could say about anything and be like, I don't know what happened. Like it's like there was an earthquake and it happened only at our house.
Yeah.
It would be believable based on the condition of the house.
Yes. Be like, what?
Like-
Look.
or
the
you
room's
could-
blue.
or
you
you
think
could-
I could do that?
Yeah, you could literally tell them like a gang of bikers, like
Look at the tire. Look at the motorcycle tracks.
yeah, they came through and blazed through the house and destroyed everything.
They brought a
and-
missile.
Yeah, they also
on a
brought a
truck.
missile. So
I had sex.
yeah,
I did
That's
get
not
laid.
that's not believable. Let's
Wait. We can't say that.
right.
wait. All right, now I know you're fucking lying. You piece of shit.
All right, final scene the next morning. After spending the night with their new girlfriends, Chet returns home from hunting to discover the bizarre aftermath. Lisa confronts him and, as punishment for his cruelty, transforms him into a grotesque, talking toad-like creature. Lisa restores the house, returns Chet to normal, and disappears after completing her purpose, leaving everything magically fixed just as Wyatt's parents arrive home. In the final scene, Lisa reappears as the new gym teacher at Shermer High.
Dude, go ahead.
Can we all start saying ASAFP?
I like that.
I've never heard anyone say that before.
Yeah, neither have I.
And the only reason I caught it is because of the closed captions.
Yeah.
I'm gonna need to get an answer for this. ASAFP. I need to use that.
Why haven't I stolen this already?
Correct.
Yeah, I know. I'll be honest with you guys. At this point, I'm just kind of like, well,
Let's go.
Well, you
we
would have
got
thought that
going
would have
on?
been the end, and it's still not even close.
it's not even close. We still got a lot of movie.
Well,
So we do get Chet pointing a double-barrel shotgun at his brother
and his girlfriend.
and knocking them senseless in the head with the barrel.
Boing.
This is so funny.
Dude.
Just like, gunk, and then her too.
And then her too.
It's like, Jesus Christ.
For God's sakes,
I
man.
mean, but imagine you're an older brother and you're of a military type and you're like Chet and you come home and you see the house like this.
Yeah.
It's snowing in your room. There's a missile going through the middle of your house. Your grandparents are in a cupboard, frozen.
Hey,
Like,
Peppy. Hey, Nanny.
you're gonna overreact to this.
Yeah.
But did you catch? I didn't catch this until the second watch when he is speaking with Kelly. He's got them all lined up, interrogating him. Mostly Susan Snyder, who played the blonde, and Anthony Michael Hall are dying.
Yes.
They are just like in My Cousin Vinny in the back. And once you see them, you cannot
Can't
unsee
unsee.
how fast they're laughing so hard. Because I mean, can you imagine being around Bill Paxton during these scenes when he's in character?
Stay out of this, bimbo. It's a family matter.
It's a family matter.
I mean, anytime you can show me somebody breaking up in a movie where they still kept it, I'm like, I love
Yeah,
it.
I love that too. So good. The fucking furthering like these two girls. I guess they like go off with one another to like they take them home, I guess. And I know that it's like probably like the first time they've spent the night with a girl. They probably didn't do anything else, but like they spent the night with them. But like Wyatt especially, he's like, I love you.
Yeah.
I'm in love.
Totally in love, and I don't care who knows it.
I don't know if I like this
That's
guy.
80s, man. That is so
Yeah.
80s, dude. And like, put yourself in that position. Like, of course you're in love. You know, like you just finally got what you wanted, and you're just madly in love.
Yeah.
I liked these goodbyes. I thought they were great.
Yeah, I think I'm asking for too much when I say like I wanted a little bit more subtlety and a little bit more acting to know that he loves her rather than just saying it. Like just like holy shit, dude. Like I don't know. I wanted to see it in his face, not just be like I love you. Gary,
We love you.
We love
You have to do better than that.
I love you.
Get on your knees and tell me you love me. Yeah, it's just these moments of like it seems like a long wrap up to me. I guess
It
is all
is.
it is. It's just
Because
like
then we still got him getting turned into Toad Creature coming
Exactly.
up here.
Job of
and
the shit.
yeah, seriously.
Kind of fun.
Like, and like this part, it's still kind of like geeks me out
the Toad Creature.
Yeah,
I don't like it.
just because it's like, I don't know, 80s makeup just doesn't work.
Little
For,
arms
you know,
going,
yeah.
"Hey."
And like,
Hey.
it's like shake on it. No, I'm gonna pass on that. You know?
the noises it's making. Like,
Yeah.
Don't like it, man.
farting every once in a while and like it's spewing out something
Yeah.
over his shoulder or something.
Man, oh man, I'm just like, God, this is gross. And so it's just like not the way I needed this movie to end. It would have been funnier if that happened like earlier on. I don't know.
Yeah.
I just
Yeah.
like it would have something else could have like brought us to this point, right? Like gotten us a little bit more ingratiated into just him turning into this thing.
Yeah.
But again, with a name like Weird Science, you
Yeah.
can get away with anything.
Well, then he's going to go back to normal, and all the furniture again is going. It's not like they reversed it. It's daytime now, so they're doing the same practical effects of everything going back to normal again. And I love it's so perfectly timed. Door opens, table slides in
I
right,
love
and
that.
right as she looks over at it, it hits the place.
It's like Ferris Bueller stuff. Like he just barely gets home in time,
Right.
back in bed before they walk in. You know, I love that shit.
It's great. Dude.
Yeah.
Well, speaking more of Bill Paxton and that, well, he operated that thing. Like he was inside the thing.
Oh, really?
Doing like everything, and then he got like super claustrophobic or something, so they had like 2 crew members jump in there, like get the fuck in there, you idiots, like
Yeah.
2 runners or something.
Ugh.
And then Bill Paxton, even in the scenes he wasn't in, like the party scene especially, apparently he'd like dress in disguise
Really?
and showed up and just was like in the background.
So somebody's got to find him. He's got to be there.
yeah, you can try and like freeze frame every shot, I guess, but he's there.
Wow.
He's there in the party.
Yeah.
God dang it.
Kind
Bill
of.
Paxton, kind of is he kind of awesome?
He's like a Nick Cage,
mean-
basically, man. Did they ever do anything together?
No, this is it.
Paxton
Well,
and
sorry,
Cage?
Nick Cage and Cage. I don't know.
Were they friends?
Let's just say yeah.
Let's just say they were good friends.
Yeah,
Okay.
I like
I
that.
bet they were good friends.
Tell you what, I do like them saying goodbye to her.
Mm-hmm.
I like that, the acting here and the sadness, but I also don't fucking understand why. Like, why does she leave now? Can't she just be their friend still?
Yeah, it's-
and then she's like, I'm gone forever, but then she goes to Shermer High School.
Yeah. So he's just gonna see him next school day? Like what?
Don't enjoy the fact that they like went for this ending.
Well,
It's gonna be awkward too because Wyatt, especially, like he's got a girlfriend now, and if she's the new gym teacher, they're gonna have that stigma. Like I was half in her a couple times.
So, and she's
Yeah.
gonna fuck all the other high school boys then too. Is that what's going on here? or?
she's got a lot of coming of age to accomplish at Shermer High.
Yeah.
Yeah, and yeah, like it's the goodbye feels like some sort of weird, like
Science.
sexy, weird science, sexy Mary Poppins thing of her just
Put a
going
different
away.
high school or something. Like,
Yeah.
just be like, oh, now she ended up in Oregon.
And then she just kind of pops up again, and you're just like, okay. And all those boys again, they just look like shit.
They look disgusting.
They just look like absolute trash, you know. It's
And
like
she's
they,
just like, look how hot I am.
yeah, she's there to save the day, and I guess
Okay.
Yeah, save.
coming of age.
Yeah, dude.
She's got a lot of things for this person who's only a couple days old has a serious thing for high school boys.
Yep.
So yeah,
Yeah,
there
cool,
it is.
man.
Cool.
Anything else you want to say about Weird Science, boys?
That's it.
That's all we got.
We have dissected it with a modern day eye. Time to give it a modern day rating. AJ, what'd you think about this one, bud? You've never seen it before.
Never fully seen it.
What are your thoughts?
I did remember my prop. I want the gun, but I want it as a squirt gun,
Cool.
specifically. And that was one of those scenes that in my brain is just like was stuck in my brain. It's a squirt gun, and he fires it off, and it's a real gun this time. Like, there's lots of fun things happening in this movie. By all intents and purposes, I should probably really, really like this movie. But I think I kind of figured it out when we were talking there in the middle of it, Sean. I think that I really am in love with the way the movie is made as a John Hughes movie and the things that he brings to making a movie rather than being in love with the movie. And so it's not necessarily top tier like John Hughes for me. It's still John Hughes, so there's still something to romanticize here. And we've said it before, John Hughes has a way about capturing, you know, those blip moments of high school like kind of nobody else ever has done or ever might ever do again. I think even in all the wackiness, he still does it here. I love Anthony Michael Hall. I think this is actually one of some of my favorite acting that I've really seen him do. And it's just a lot out there. Like, this is a tough movie to see for the first time
Sure.
in your 30s. We just kind of talked about this too, you know, about movies you wish you could rewatch for the first time. Like, I don't know. I'd be interested to see who has this on their list.
Are
You
you
know?
saying you'd rather you had watched it?
I wish I would have seen it long ago.
Yes.
You know, actually gotten and taken the time to see it. So That being said, it's not a bad movie. It's just like it's not up there. And I think that I will go ahead and I'm going to set this right at kind of a rookie score of just a straight up 6.
Straight up 6. Sean, what about you, bro?
Yeah, man. I think that this, like I said, I think this might be the most 80s movie we have ever covered so far. This movie is severely 80s.
Yeah.
It's capital
it's got a
8.
severe case.
Bold, underlined, dipped in hairspray and sprinkled with Coke. Like, it is 80s.
Yeah.
But, brother, like, I agree with you, AJ.
Did you say butt, brother?
But brother,
brother.
come on.
Yeah.
You know, we're
Get in
close.
on it.
We're close.
Did you say that?
I gave him that hat.
Butt,
Okay.
brother.
All right.
Yeah.
You were
6.4.
It's a 6.9.
nice.
Yeah, I think it is a lesser John Hughes, but it's still John Hughes. And even, like I said in my original preamble to this, was that even a half measure John Hughes is still John Hughes. It doesn't quite mesh today with me, but I can still put this on really at any time and be entertained. It is a 6.9.
Yeah, Sean, you nailed it, man. It's like even just John Hughes at his not best is still better than most. It was still a fun watch. Made it through twice, nice and easy. I love 80s movies because they're so short and it is so great. It never feels like an undertaking. Anthony Michael Hall is amazing. I loved Kelly LeBrock, obviously, in this. The practical effects were great. But like the story doesn't make sense, but does it have to?
Yeah.
I don't care. It's not going to win any awards ever, but it's an important staple of the 80s, and it will probably be continued to be watched.
Yeah.
You should not be canceling this movie. It is what it is. I'm going to be a 6.8.
Nice.
So we got to check with Starling. Starling has to say this. He says, what I love on rewatch is how Wyatt and Gary feel like real kids. Depending on the tone, they could be cast as dorks or the cool guys. Keep in mind that Anthony Michael Hall played Johnny B. Goode just a couple years later with Robert Downey Jr. as his best friend. If this movie were made today, you know they'd both have Marvel-level swimmers' bodies and zero believability as social outcasts.
That's very true.
But in the 80s, they looked like teenagers, awkward, lanky, insecure, perfect. Though Wyatt was carrying that midriff sweatshirt and blue panties pretty damn well. I do love that the bullies aren't over-the-top cartoon villains slamming kids into lockers like we typically see. They're just hot, popular jerks pulling pranks, the kind of people you actually dreaded in high school. The weak spot, the girlfriends. Not their looks, but their personalities. They're mid at best. They almost do the right thing, dumping boyfriends but for dumping slushies, but then backtrack because they won't get invited to parties anymore. Girls, please. And by the end, they fall for Wyatt and Gary because they stood up to the biker gang at the best house party they had ever been to. The math ain't mathin'. On the flip side, Kelly LeBrock as Lisa is flawless. Not Oscar-level acting, but she nails this role. She's hot, she's cool, she's confident, and she owns every scene. You'd think she'd been doing this for years, when in reality she was 23 and somehow pulling off worldly older woman. So convincingly, though, something tells me Kelly LeBrock lived in a different world than the rest of us did, considering what she was given in the looks department. She's so hot that a little uncomfortable and unbelievable that she's clearly ready to sleep with 2 high schoolers. That's the only problem I have with Lisa. I don't really think she's out for their beck and call. I'm not sure if she does anything they ever ask. That's true. One thing I noticed on this watch is how their conversations about building Lisa play like AI debates now, but in the mid-'80s. They're literally talking about how to program her brain and intelligence. Forget ChatGPT, they invented their dream woman with a magazine and a dial-up connection originally just to talk to it and ask it questions.
That's right. It's very practical. It is a cool thing.
Yeah.
Now, I've never fully understood Lisa's master plan. Why the fake IDs and a trip to a blues club on night 1? Most of us wouldn't want to go to a nightclub or a bar. Was that supposed to teach them how to be cool? Lisa did teach them how to be confident in every situation and setting. What's funny is how much of this movie isn't about the big party. We spend more time in Wyatt's bathroom than on the dance floor. The highlights are the weird little side trips, freezing the grandparents, or the all-time best scene, Gary's parents. To this day, if someone invites me to a party, I always ask, will there be chips, dips, chains, and whips? And let's not forget Chet. Lisa kept pushing Wyatt to confront him, but honestly, he was so vile, only Lisa herself could take him down. When I was younger, it actually bummed me out at the end of the movie that Lisa had to leave. It seems selfish that they were going so easily say goodbye to her because they finally got girlfriends after one night. I think I legitimately was sad for Lisa. She's never going to see them again, and I hated that. Watching it now, I'm a little bit more like, you guys are insane. Do you know how much more adventurous you could have with Lisa? I still think they are selfish, and I don't like the idea that she will never see them again, and they made her. Final thoughts. Look, I can't call this a 10 anymore. It's not even a 9. If I gave it an 8, you'd raise an eyebrow. But here's the thing. This is one of those rare movies where the whole isn't greater than the sum of its parts. It's the individual parts that make it work, the jokes, the scenes, the moments, they stick with me even decades later. Today, I'm going to give it a 7.25, but ask me again in 5 years, I'll probably still be watching it, quoting it, and smiling like it's 1985.
Nice.
Yeah.
7.25 for my man. That's going to take us as a 6.74 as a group. If you're going to look at our modern day ratings, a 6.74 is going to take this movie all the way down, all alone, at the 159th spot. We think that Nightmare on Elm Street and Gremlins are better than this movie, but we think this movie is slightly better than Just Friends, Grumpy Old Men, and Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory.
Yes.
It's just right there, my friends.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think that's a great score for it and a great spot for it.
Yep.
Lives.
Well, we hope you enjoyed the episode. Thanks for being here. Next week, we are completing the trilogy Back to the Future 3, and then October starts, baby.
Yeah, baby.
5 weeks of October. We're going to kick it off with Death Becomes Her. And if you're new to the podcast, go back this time last year. That Thing You Do.
Oh, that was a good one.
Great movie. Great episode.
Yeah.
Something for you to listen to.
That is something to listen to. We recorded it.
We recorded it, and I think you just listened to it.
Yeah, you just push play.
That's kind of weird, right? Well,
Content.
thanks to what?
Content.
Yeah. Oh, wow. Yeah. Content creators. That's what we are.
Yeah.
Thanks to Brian on the controls here at Upload Media Group in Cedar Rapids, Iowa. Learn more at uploadmediagroup.com. Check out our network, Cloud 10, at cloud10.fm. That's it, man.
Pots and things and pots and pans. Science.
Thanks again for listening, guys. We really appreciate it. Make sure you're checking us out on YouTube here in the studio, hanging out with us live and in person in the studs. Check us out on social media. Search for Confused Breakfast at Confused Breakfast anywhere on social media. And please leave us a review. 5 stars on any platform that you're listening on. Write us a comment on Spotify or on Apple Podcasts. Write us a review. We love to read them.
Go to confusedbreakfast.com as well to see the merch that we have. You can see the shirts. We have new shirts up there. It's awesome. I believe it. You can go to confusedbreakfast.com as well to see the ratings of the movies that we have covered. You can see AJ's ratings. You can see Mike's ratings. And you can see my ratings and the show's ratings overall. Goodbye. I love you.
Thanks to Brian on the controls here at Upload Media Group. Learn more at uploadmediagroup.com and learn more about our network Cloud 10 at cloud10.fm. We love you so much. Go on to the next video.